Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to Not Perfect Zen. This is Sunday for me, and I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm in the Houston, Texas area, and we had a little bit of rain over the last few days, so I'm very happy about that. I want to start first by showing you something that I did yesterday at our Zentangle group with Sandy Kelly Jones. She's the one that runs the Today's Tangles Keeping It Classic Facebook page. And our friend Nancy Domnauer came to visit from California, and she brought the idea for doing this. Now, she teaches a class on how to Zentangle on fabric, and she's also going to be teaching a class this next weekend that is a fundraiser. She teaches with Joanna Quincy, who is another wonderful Zentangle teacher in Wales, and I will put a link in the description to the Eventbrite site with her classes that are coming up in case you're interested. This was a lot of fun. This is just bales, and then I like to put the lines inside of bales that make it look kind of like floors, but I did it a little bit differently this time. And then flax, printemps, and Huggins. Anyway, really enjoyed this, and I'm probably going to do the other side, and check it out. It's really cool. I want to show you one of Nancy's patterns that she showed us, and it is called Calibree. I had it written back on one of these. There we go. Calibree, which she is from California, and she said it stands for California Breeze. It's really simple but fun pattern, and that's what I want to show you today. I think you'll really enjoy it. And these are some of the different ways that I've done it. I'm going to show you this one, but here it is in an almost square grid. It's a little bit wonky, and the way that her step outs show, it is wonky. But you know me, I don't usually put color, but I wanted to show you how it looks with color, and that you could put another pattern inside of it. Very simple. So I am going to be using a 3.5 inch tile, a Micron PN, my graphite pencil, and a blending stump. And if you happen to post on social media, would ask you to please tag me with @BBL_tangle so I can see what you do. And I appreciate it when you do that. All right. Big deep breath. Relax. Think about your gratitudes. I'm very grateful that I got to meet Nancy Domnauer this weekend, and for the Zentangle friends that I have in this area. We really enjoyed drawing on those canvas bags yesterday. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. And we're going to start with our 4 corner dots. Take a deep breath and just relax with each little dot. I have mostly been using the Zentangle 3.5 inch tiles lately, and I just really enjoy it. Like Maria says, it's the elegance of limits. You have such a small canvas, but you can do a lot with it. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to show you, and she uses just little dots, and that's what she uses in the step outs. In this one, I drew orbs. And then also in this one, I drew orbs. Oops, I didn't put any color in that one. But I'm going to show you the way the step outs go, and it's going to be like this. And so once we have our border, then we're just going to put random dots. Don't worry about where they go, how far apart they are. Oops. Just a little black dot. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and start filling a couple of these in. And all we do is put, kind of like doing bales, just 2 C-curves. Okay? And each time we do this, we want to make connections so that it's almost a square. Now these are wonky, but we want it to have 4 sides. That's the only important part of about this. They don't have to be a certain distance apart. These don't have to be perfectly sized as far as your little arcs or petals, whatever you want to call this. Okay, so I've put a dot here, and let's put one down here. And then we're going to do, again, these C-curves and create like a square. Of course, it's not an exact square. Turn your tile to keep your wrist comfortable. Okay, so let's put one up here. And then maybe one out here. Remember, the border is a suggestion. It's okay to go outside of the border. Okay. And we're just going to keep going like this until we get as many on here as we want. All right, I'm going to put one here and here. Again, we're looking for a wonky grid. Doesn't have to be anything perfect. Just keep adding your little petals. Okay, let's do this one here. A couple of the ladies at our Zentangle meeting yesterday used this pattern, and it was so pretty. Of course, Nancy had it on hers, and I fell in love with it. I make this one kind of big. So you're just going to keep adding dots. Connect the dots to make little squares. Okay. Let's put one here and here. And when you do yours, you don't have to make your little squares the same as mine. You can make them not so wonky. Make them a little bit more square, which is kind of what I did here. Okay. So we could just leave it like this if we wanted, but I'm going to go ahead and put one more dot up here. connect these. Okay, so we have it together. If you wanted, you could, you know, add more over here, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, so the next step is that she goes inside, and when she taught us yesterday, she said that she puts a little dot, 4 dots inside, and then she connects them in the same shape as what it's next to, kind of like an aura. Okay, and then she connects that down to the dot in each corner. So it's almost like it's coffered. So, whoop. All right. So you can do it that way by putting the dots, or you can just draw the aura. Okay, so that one didn't exactly aura that, but it's okay. Just draw and enjoy what you're drawing. Okay, so that's the way I prefer to do it. So again, just start, kind of follow your curve, follow that one, then that one, and that way. Okay. And then from those tips to the dot. This pattern is on tanglepatterns.com. All right, just keep going. If I'm going too fast, you can slow the video down with YouTube controls. If I'm going too slow, you can speed it up. I don't do that to my videos. I'll allow you to make that choice. All right. I apologize if I start going off the screen. I can't see what my camera sees until I look up from what I'm doing, and sometimes my tile has moved more than I intended. All right. Put your little box in the middle, and then connect. All right, one more. Okay. Again, like I said, if you wanted to, you could add a few more dots to make this more filling on the tile, but I'm going to leave it like that. What's nice about this, what makes it a favorite for me now, is it's easy to remember what to do, and repetitive patterns like this are very relaxing to me. Okay, I'm just filling in a couple of spots here. Okay, so basically that's all I did on this one. And then I started filling in this area. Okay, and I'm going to do that again on this one, same thing I did here, because I like how it separates it out. You are welcome to color yours like this. But again, this is very simple. So for this one, I'm going to do it the way, one of the ways that I saw Nancy do hers. And she actually just used her pencil, I believe it was pencil, it was all gray, to fill these in, okay? I enjoy using my pencil and the gray to fill in an area. And then just take your blending stump and soften that. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Okay, we're just going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to do one little square at a time. Take your time. Just enjoy what you're doing. And you don't have to fill it completely. It doesn't have to be dark. And when you bring your blending stump, that's just going to pull all that together and soften it. Makes for a very pretty, soft gray on your tile. And of course, I know you'll also want to color it. Different colors, makes it very pretty. So you could have a color in the center, a color here, a different color on the petals. Soften it. Okay, next one. Again, we're doing the area that's next to our little center square. I have to be careful. Watch what I'm doing. Okay, soften it. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly how I did these. Basically on them, all I did was put some graphite in each corner and up that little center line. Like this. And then all I did was use my tortillon, my blending stump, and pull that to the center, but not all the way, okay? We want to keep that shine there in the center. Okay, so that's how I did it. Very close to what we're doing here, except on this one, we're filling it in. Okay, make sure I'm in the right spot. And don't push down hard with your graphite pencil, just very softly. We don't want harsh lines because they won't blend. Turn your tile if you need to. Keep your hands comfortable. Soften it. Just keep going. All right, our last row. One of the things that Nancy did, if you look at her step outs, and not sure if it's in the step outs, I looked on Mosaic app to see what other people had done with this. And I know at one point Nancy had put fescue in that center square. And that was pretty. You could put more patterns all around here. This is a nice filler pattern. It doesn't have to be on a tile by itself. All right, soften it. All right, last one for this step. So the fundraiser that's coming up, both Nancy and Joanna Quincy teach it, and all the money goes to food banks here in the United States and in the UK. And I love taking their classes. They're so much fun. Okay, so another thing that you can do that I thought was kind of cool is to just, oop, I grabbed the wrong pen. Okay, back to my PN, is to just darken this a little bit, just your little square in the center. Just give it a little bit more weight. Helps add a little drama to your tile. Okay. Okay, I haven't tried this one yet, so I want to try it. Remember, this is your art. Stop when you want to. If you don't want to add this, don't add it. If you want to add something else, then feel free to do it. I had a tile that I did recently where I was very stressed that day and needed something to just draw that I would enjoy. And I just kept adding patterns that I liked. And they didn't necessarily go together, but it helped me to relax. On the Monday after Thanksgiving, here in the U.S., Thanksgiving I think is the 23rd, and on the 27th, I will be starting chemotherapy and radiation therapy. And that is very stressful, to think about, and so Zentangle helps me. I intend to use it during my 6 weeks of treatment. I don't know if I will have any videos during that time. I'm hoping to get a couple more done and have them saved and ready to upload so that I can still share with you, because I love sharing Zentangle, and hope to have a couple in backup. Okay, another thing that you can do is you could add a little bit of hatching on these. I love doing that. You could add orbs inside here if you wanted. Like I said, I put another pattern inside of these. Okay, just little flicks of your pen. Doesn't have to go very far. And again, only add this if you want it, if you like it. I tend to do this a lot. Okay. I'm just trying to make this one different from the other ones that I've done. You'll have several to use as reference. I'm always excited to see what you do with my ideas. I like to show you the basics, a simple way to do something, and then you can take off with it and make it into whatever you'd like. I generally don't add color because color stresses me. Not that color is bad, but trying to combine colors, I'm a perfectionist and I don't do color combinations very well. This to me is more relaxing, just black and white and gray. And when I start taking this with me to my treatments, then I don't need to carry a lot of stuff with me. All right. I hope you like it. It's kind of a weird shape, but again, you can make it. Let's see. Come on, I'm trying to get my thing to go down. There we go. All right, so there it is in a grid. This is very similar to what we did today. And then here's two more. All right. Add your chop. All right. Again, I ask you to add at BBL_tangles, and that way Facebook and Instagram both let me know that you have tagged me in your art, and I love seeing what you do. All right, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you again soon. I will do my best to get some more videos out while I can. Thank you so much for watching my channel and for your wonderful comments. It really keeps me going. I love it. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.